looking to lay up here. He hasn't needed more than 5 visits in a leg yet. He may not need one here.
You require 157.
Gonna go. 57. Wow, what a shot this would be. Just steadying himself. Double checking. Just pulled. He never really settled there, did he, Chris? There was a little bit of indecision, as if he was sort of double bluffing himself whether he was going for the right target.
Yeah, almost looked nervous, didn't he? Well, 9 off there.
2 double 18, surely.
That would suit him. Suits you, sir. Alan Soutar carries on this incredible run of doubling. The Welshman.
Definitely a better way to do it now, isn't it? We don't want buys on the day.
140.
Yeah, last year there were a few events where we had fewer matches than we should have on the Friday. That's been put right very quickly by the PDC, and rightly
36.
so. Mentioned, Mark, that you've been involved in roughly a quarter of the event since it started. 60. Do you have a favourite memory of your time on the Euro Tour? I know you did reach the quarter-finals on a couple of occasions, beaten by Dave Chisholm and rather more embarrassingly by our Euro Tour colleague Paul Nicholson.
Yeah, it wasn't my happiest event in grounds, but I'd have to say the Euro Tour in Hildesheim when I got to the quarter-finals. I think I beat Merv in the first round. There was Michael Smith as well, Terry Jenkins. It was a tough draw. As we look at Suits on 1, 2, 2, and he's in again. Restores the double break, the 4-leg cushion, and surely now. Soutar has been pretty consistent around that level. Just got to complete the job here.
Yeah, did himself miss a dart, didn't he? Tops for a 157 earlier in the game as well, Miok. So had a chance to snatch a leg then.
140.
And this is kind of similar to leg 5, the one that he did win. So not in finishing range after 15. A lot might depend on this visit.
Could be going for yet another breaker throw
75.
Here.
You require 103.
103. Treble 17 for double 16. But a second leg,
Game
and he gets it. Another breaker throw. Both your own legs have been won against the darts. No trebles for the Dutchman, who's worked really hard to get back in this match, but it's kind of unravelled in this leg.
95.
Yeah, and Soutar has restored the level that he had at the start of the match in this leg.
123.
Set to complete it
75.
in 5 visits.
Without a double. Will that trend continue here?
35.
Well, that is a first dart missed at a double. It's a first match dart for Soutar. The likelihood is he will get some more in this leg. And he is going to.
47.
So, having been on top for the first half of the match, he's now on tops to win the match. 2 10s.
35.
2 tenths perhaps here. Well, what on earth has happened to Alan Soutar during the course of this contest?
Smiling there, but that dart double 5 was poor. He won't relish coming back for 1 double 2 or 3 double 1, whichever option he takes, if he gets a go, and he's going to. This could still get a little bit messy for Alan Soutar.
Alan, you require 5.
Yeah, it's been sticky for Soutar. Can he cross the line?
Game shot.
He does. In the end, it was looking like a standout display from Alan Soutar.
Way got a lot of options when you don't have a tour card, but you're just not guaranteed playing at the elite ones, the Players' Championships. But Bolton has snuck in a few this year.
It's on. Does he stay there? Went over to the 18s.
138.
I was going to say it was the right switch, because it didn't look like he can get in there, but he proved me wrong with his last dart.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt about it. He's certainly done better from a big combo finish than Steve Lennon managed to. There's an inch in front once more, double 2. looks okay.
4 score.
But that isn't.
Steve, you require 84.
Lennon has had opportunities in every leg. May only be a dart at the bullseye here. Maybe 2 at double 12. It is double 12. Big moment for Lennon. He's been knocking on the door every leg.
Game
And this
shot in the
time he
third
breaks.
leg.
Andy
Steve
Bolton
Lennon.
misses the opportunity.
Congrats,
Steve
Steve,
Lennon
to
leads for the
front
first
first.
time. And good go, 4-1 down key. It would be a second break. And it should be a second break from here for Steve Lennon.
62.
I like that route on the 1-4-2. 2 treble 17s leaves tops. So if you hit the single 17, you can go to the bullseye, knock off that 25. But he didn't get the treble 20 with the last dart, and it leaves this a little awkward. He's got a decision to make here, Steve Lennon, and Andy Bolton has applied the pressure. Oh, lovely dart for double 10. Taking that.
He's had an 84 finish. He
75.
can't finish that, and
And you
a leg that
require
you felt it was
36.
inevitable he was going to win that. And Andy Bolton 180. Put himself back in contention,
Shown
and he
the fifth
does. That's a
leg.
real good
Andy
end to the
Bolton.
leg for Andy Bolton.
With the possibility of even more.
Yeah, it's a great avenue, isn't it? Especially in a quest to keep your tour card.
100.
Good last start from Andy Bolton.
Steve, you require 146.
For all his missed darts are doubles. Well, could Lennon? Wow.
Looks
He'd have
so
fancied that, didn't he?
130.
Good setup, though. And this ain't easy for Andy Bolton.
Require 64.
All those misses at double in the last leg from Andy Bolton. He will only get 1 dart here.
48.
1 dart's not enough, and he's started
Steve, you
missing
require
now.
16.
Steve Lennon, just first dart, straight into the double.
Game
Just
shot in the
like
eighth
that.
leg.
And Steve
Steve
Lennon
Lennon, ninth leg, game
finally
to throw
manages
first.
to pin a double
Game
first
on.
time of asking.
$99.
Treble a visit so far for Lennon.
Well, the way this match has gone, a 15-darter on throw should be enough. But he might have a problem here, Steve Lennon. He might have a real problem. A second 180 for Andy Bolton is going to give him a chance to break the throw.
Over to treble 18. And the setup again is fantastic from Steve Lennon. He set up 24 after 12 in the previous leg, didn't get a go. He set up 36 after 12 here. Will he get a go?
Bullseye. Oh, my word, Andy
57.
Bolton. He accidentally gave himself a dart which
Steve,
looked
you
a half-decent
require
guide for the
36.
bullseye. But match darts, as he sorted out the dubbing problems.
Game
Yes,
shot.
he has.
And the match.
Steve Lennon
Lennon.
manages to hold off Andy Bolton. The Irishman picks up his first Euro Tour win of the year. He made it so hard for himself. Got a swagger
Playing
about
well, yeah.
I mean, he's as likely as pretty much anybody to hit a 9-darter over the last few years.
140.
As for his opponent, more of a plod than a strut in the step, I would say. But it's effective so far in this one.
139. 161.
He might strut after this visit. Do his best to leave it handy because 90 is
95.
by no means an easy out.
Unless you require 90.
Bullseye's a much more sensible shot there for Mario van der Beharder. That's a safe one. And that's aggressive. That finds the mark. It's a 15-darter. Much more like it from Madas Razma. 2 apiece.
Game on.
Not going to happen. How big a mark can he leave in this? Peers around the corner, finds out it's in the treble 20.
86.
Whoa, wrong side of the wire when he wanted to leave 36.
This might be the tide turner. So close.
30.
Will he be punished?
75.
Heart in mouth time there for Mario van der Beharder. He's only going to get 1 dart, but it is for a 5-3 lead.
55.
Nobody
10.
could just get a grip of this game. Splitting. And hitting.
Yes,
He is. Usually pretty reliable in that top right section of the board. Double 18. Over to the 18s.
57.
Well, he's done the bare minimum there, Madders, by leaving a finish.
Well, this match certainly needs a little bit of razzmatazz. We're going to get it with the biggest finish of them all. Wouldn't have to go for it.
Well, it'd be very Belgian to go for it in this situation, wouldn't it?
Might just get him going. I wonder if he would have been tempted.
130.
He would have hit it. Just shown us that.
Would he, Murph?
Yes, he would.
Would he?
But the bigger question is, will he hit tops?
Matters require 40.
It's the only question.
Well, there is a question of whether or not he'll hit double 10 or double 5 for that matter.
So many
35.
questions, and Madders Razma does not like the answer to any of them.
116.
He won't like this either. Match start, Mario van der Behaarde. And he takes it. The biggest checkout of the game. And Mario van der Behaarde, with a ton-plus finish, wraps up a 6-4 victory. Only his second win on the European Tour.
Well, last year for Ryan, it was improved, wasn't it? He'd been making the Worlds, he'd been making the Players' Championship final. So to make the European Championship, obviously the next step is to try and pop up at the match play or the Grand Prix, the Grand Slam, or hang about. 170 here for Ryan Meikle. Just misses. Great effort.
Got
the bit between his teeth. There's something about Ryan at the moment.
76.
Something about Brian there. Interesting
Ryan
decision.
25.
9. One for double 12. Good guide though. Can he use it? He doesn't.
13.
What did you make of that, Rooks? He's still left himself on double 17 here. 76 points to leave it. And then he ends up splitting it anyway.
Games on the fifth leg.
Well, it gets said in the end. And against the darts as well, he's got a lot of work to do here, Ryan Meikle.
39.
So it's at least half a dozen darts from 207. It's going down rapidly for the Riddler. Sublime. Setup again is superb.
And when you see how well Brian Roman can play, it's puzzling we haven't seen more of him on the European Tour. Yes, he's only just got his tour card, so he's still quite early in his PDC development.
125.
Some real good spells here from Roman. This for 5-2, and that is 5-2. 13 darter, 3 successive legs for the Belgian.
Nice hour or so for Belgian viewers to have seen Van der Behaarde progress, and then Roman looking like following suit as we bring up the century of Euro Tour events.
433.
And again, it's another good setup. I know it's to leave a big finish, but he's finding a treble when he needs one. He's finding 2 when he needs 2, and in the previous leg 3 when he wanted 3 to leave himself a decent finish.
Against the darts as well, Chris, a 5-2. Is he going to finish in style? Bullseye. And what a performance from Brian Roman. And the finishing was a bit ropey at the beginning, but from 2-2 he found a real purple patch. And it's a big win for Brian Roman. He went on a great run here last year.
Nice extension of the arm. There's loads to like about this, isn't there? It's simple,
64.
but it looks like it could be really effective.
Dolan chasing a treble. Can't get one. It's a bit of breathing space. Pascal here. going to go here, and unless the 161 goes,
57.
should come back to tidy up that 60.
161.
Let's see how Pascal deals with this
60.
one. 20 for tops. Just a little shuffle of the stance. Managed to get over it, but couldn't find the double.
40.
A couple of misses there does open the door.
Brendan,
And
you
these are the
require
sorts of
64.
opportunities that Brendan Dolan, if he takes, will make life infinitely harder for Pascal.
Stay over in the same section of the board as well. Double 16, double break.
Game
Big dart
seven,
from
the
Brendan
fifth
Dolan, and
Brendan
Ruprecht
Dolan.
had 2 for 3-2.
He's not having any of it. 3 180s now for Brendan.
100.
Good last one. And he teed up really well off 179 earlier on, Brendan Dolan. That was a key moment in the match. Pascal missed a big number on the previous visit on the combination.
58.
And he looked to set up again here. Really impressive from Dolan so far.
And he's consistently picking up at least a treble in each visit, Brendan. Now for the 19s. He's getting the numbers right. I mean, he's not having to do anything really
Brendan,
difficult, but he's not making any silly
76.
mistakes either. I know that might sound patronising. The bloke's only been playing less than 2 years.
Game shot.
Brendan Dolan is taking him to school at the minute. It's a blocker dart there, as you can see, which is why he's moved down the board. But again, that camera angle showing you how much of an assistant that was, that second dart for the third one to find its mark.
Dolan may come down.
99.
Does come down just to
Let's go. You require
round that off. But
170.
Pascal, he'll go for it surely. Bullseye for a 170. Had to, didn't he? On home soil, the crowd urging him on. He'll be back to get his second leg on the board, his second leg on the European Tour as well.
100. Let's go. You require 30.
Off for 13 darter.
Game
But a
shot.
14 darter will do. He's had 2 14 darters. Brendan has had 1. I mean, the best stuff in this game. They both had the same number of darts at double in this game. Brendan has just been excellent when he's had chances.
Yeah, he has been clinical. I just want to say 3-time European Tour champion Ian White up next. This is good from Ruprecht though. Hasn't managed to break the Brendan Dolan throw yet. Got a chance here.
$97. Let's go. You require 100.
Puts Brendan within touching distance of round 2. Ruprecht can't take the 129. So Dolan will get an opportunity to close this out.
$43.
Finish in
Brendan,
style
you
here.
require
Brendan Dolan. We haven't had a ton plus finish in the match yet. Saw Brian Roman finish in style in the previous match on a 132. Dolan for a 110.
74.
And just pulls it above the double
So you
18.
require
Reprieve
86.
for Pascal.
Okay, 12 off leaves 74. Treble 14 or treble 18. You would think 14s. He's double 16. Oh, he's still in it. Very impressive. Look, he may well lose this game. It's very likely he loses this game, but I think there's loads to be impressed with.
98.
Dolan. Like to get it done here. May have time with this 170. He has got time with this 170. He's got the darts away from Pascal now, Brendan Dolan.
$83.
Well, that means that he may only get one at the ball rather than one at the outer ring.
Correct. Look for another treble. Can't get one. Yeah, as
You
Dan mentioned, he's
require
had
87.
a dart double 18 already. It may just be one at ball here to complete the job. Double 17. He gets it. He's already missed 36 of the match. Missed again,
Game.
but doesn't
Shot.
miss again.
And the
Real
match,
good performance from both
Brendan
players, but Brendan Dolan, experience counted in the end.
And that's massively important, isn't it? When your ranking seems to be sliding.
140.
Yeah, not only big money available on these European tours, but it's the point we made earlier on today regarding Steve Lennon, who is looking to stay in the top 64. Yes, there's money available for these events, but if you, even without winning one and making a final, if you can do enough to get to the European Championship, there's a big chunk of ranking money. You get to the European Championship, just being there could save your tour card, let alone going there and winning a few games. That could preserve your status for the next couple of years.
Well, this is another strong, solid leg from Ian White, who's seeming to be holding all the aces against the Joker.
Game shot in the full flag. Ian White.
And he lands tops again.
Fifth flag.
I'm not a mind reader.
That's what I'm going with.
Are you a mind reader?
No, but I've made my mind up.
What am I thinking about you now?
I can't say.
Oh, you do. You
live
can read
on-
minds. Well done.
33.
Pleasure to be back on the European Tour.
You require 167.
Not a really pleasurable experience for Ian White right now, and it was looking like it might be.
Yeah, it's getting less pleasurable
85.
by the moment. He is still in charge of this match. He will have the darts if this goes 4-all. I don't think it's going to feel like that, though. He was 4-1 up and potentially 2 darts away from 5-1. He missed 3 darts for 5-2.
You require 82.
Oh, great dart. Gives him 2 at double 16.
Game shot in the 8th leg.
And it's a nice clinical finish, a little look over the shoulder.
Having been 4-1 down.
He lost 3 straight legs. Has now won 3 and looking to make it 4. On double 4.
65.
A reprieve for Ian White. Now, what does he do
You
here?
require 38.
Straight for it. Away. Last chance.
22.
Well, he was aggressive. He went straight at the double. He was nowhere near the double 19, and he couldn't save himself on double 8. And Jose Justicia for a 5-4 lead.
Nice score.
That is
You
music to
require
Ian White's
16.
ears. And I say that because he refused to even look at it.
He's got his reprieve. He's taking his time. Is he winning the leg? Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. That won't do it all,
You
Ian.
require 8.
Well, there was no sign of any of this for the first 5 legs of the game, were there? Nothing at all.
Game shot in the 9th leg.
And Jose Justicia,
I think at this point he's relying on Jose handing him the ladder.
well, even then, I'm not sure it'd be enough. Have to climb up it.
85.
Given plenty of opportunities in the last leg and couldn't get a foot on the first rung. Better.
140.
Much better. Keeps him interested.
Yeah, had to hit another and did hit another. This is for the match, though. For the ball.
101.
Match dart missed by Jose Justicia. Ian White.
I'll correct that. That's 98. 98 score. Sorry. Ian, you require 156.
Giving himself a moment. 60-60, double 18. He gave it a chance, but are his chances over?
45. Jose, you require
A strange
25.
old performance from Ian White. And Jose Justicia has made the most of it.
Game, shot,
And he makes
and the match.
the absolute
Jose
most of it. Ian
Justicia.
White departs the scene having started with a shining showing.
You can have that element where you feel you're sort of carrying the pair sometimes, or you feel you're letting down the pair. You just got to ride those storms together, and it's a sort of a great adjustment to the World Cup. We've been asking, well, a lot of people have been asking for it for a while, haven't they, over social media? Well, they've got their wish.
Campbell didn't get his wish then.
60. Keegan, you go 115.
Keegan Brown might just get his. Double top. Oh, lovely check out. Keegan Brown with that effectively takes control.
Keegan to throw first.
That will be a frustration, but
Oh, 190.
they're playing at a decent enough level, matching each other. Not the kind of game where we've seen in a couple of games today, including the last one, the most dramatic example of
86.
Ian White being brilliant for the start of the match and then just disappearing completely.
Yeah, woes on the doubles, doesn't it? Led 4-1 Ian White.
Oh, 134.
He's playing well, Ian. He'd be disappointed. He'd want to carry that run going. He's had a good start to the 80, and when his tall card was under threat.
97. Keegan, you require 180.
108 then to carry on this spell of clinical checking out, and he might just do it. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful from Brown.
It's on leg is Matt to throw first. Game.
We'll add another combo to the list. We know what thoughts crossing his mind right now.
180.
Matches the maximum count, one apiece.
Great side on view of the max there from Keegan Brown.
60.
Despite that 180, Campbell, from Keegan Brown, I should say, Campbell still within striking distance, although Brown's in again here.
180.
Well, back to back.
80. Oh, 131.
Well, nicely thought out and nicely executed there by Campbell, but it might not matter a jot because on these kind of combos, Keegan Brown has been absolutely flawless.
59.
Until now.
I require 170.
That switching from Matt Campbell made Keegan Brown have to go for the bullseye because he'd left the 170.
81.
All maybe not as lost it because he's still got to split this Keegan Brown. His finishing's been spot on, really, 4 from 6. You'd expect this to go, but Campbell's waiting. Double 4. Is Campbell going to get a chance? He is going to get a chance.
Matt, you require 89.
And almost ironically, in the leg where his scoring was superb, the doublings deserted him. Can Campbell cash in?
Yeah,
Ka-ching.
leg, Matt Campbell.
3 doubles and a couple of opportunities, and that
Oh,
is why Campbell
134.
has levelled this match and is now in pole position.
Keegan Brown opted not to rush into the hockey there, just took a step back. This is a pivotal visit.
84.
Does pick off a treble, but it's control Matt Campbell in this 9th leg. They come down for the 17s now, stays up there. He's not happy with that visit, but you've got to be satisfied. 9 darts thrown, 127. Best case scenario, Keegan Brown's leaving 152. And that's not going to happen.
100. Matt, you require 127.
Options for Matt Campbell here. Double 8 for a 127 for a third consecutive leg. It is a 12 dart leg. And this is a good little spurt from Matt Campbell. He's 1 away from a potential clash with Michael Van Gerwen.
Keegan, you require 76.
For 5 legs apiece. 16 for tops. The senders all away. Double top for Keegan Brown.
56.
Pulls it low.
153.
Should you feel come back?
And that's 4 in a row now missed by Keegan Brown, having been near perfect to that point.
58.
Don't think he wants to see this first dart go the left-hand side of the double 10. That's okay. Will that help?
10.
Missed chances. Keegan
95.
Brown, who led 4-2. Those could be his last stars. A shake of the head. Campbell, treble for double on the 19s. Nope. That's a good guy for the ball. Bullseye. Seen Rahman finish on the ball earlier on this afternoon. Matt Campbell can't follow suit.
Keegan, you require 10.
Can Brown stay in the fight? Oh, no. Well, he was 4 out of 5. He's now missed 9 on the spin, Keegan Brown. And Matt Campbell takes full advantage. But it looked like Keegan Brown's clinical finishing was going to be the story of the match.
Raymond van Barneveld will take on Stephen Burton, the 5-time world champion back on the Euro Tour. And the German #1, Gabriel Clemens, against a former European champion in Simon Whitlock. But can the former champion of the world, Richie Burnett, find his way back into this game? He's slowly improving, very slowly, admittedly. But he is getting better as this game goes on.
And he's down to a finish. I think a slight concern that Dad kicked down and blocked the treble to a point he was thinking about having a little switch there, Liam. But does pick up a treble, but Richie Burnett's got 6 darts at 120 if he needs them to half the deficit and get himself in this first round tie here in Risa. Tops to 120. Yeah, he gets it. Brilliant leg from Richie Burnett. He's off and running. 15 darter and a 120 finish.
Liam to throw first.
Only a hold to throw.
Game on.
He played Brendan Dolan this afternoon. He might have been put to bed already. But he's in this game, Richie Burnett. And he's been getting slowly better as the game has gone on. That's unfortunate. And he's staring at it. But I don't think it's going to jump into the board.
I don't think that's in. Seems to be balanced on the wire.
Look at that. Eric Bevins staring at it and still not giving him any points.
Richie in the background, nodding his head as if saying,
Richie 141.
I knew it was coming. And it's a big chance for Liam now. Well, if he gets a chance.
Oh, look at this double 18. 1-4-1 magic from Richie Burnett to level the game up.
Burnett, if he can tee this up, he'll be intending to hit 135 anyway. He doesn't get any trebles, so
maybe require 160.
Still in the balance, this 9th leg.
60 tops. Just below, but it's a good starting point to set the shot up. Again, we see Mendel Lawrence building on that marker dart. Could he take out Shanghai for the 2nd time in the match, Richie Burnett? It's another great marker for the treble 20, which he does not use.
100.
Find the treble with his last dart, but it's Liam Mendel Lawrence who gets the first look at double 10. There's 10 darts at doubles in this match already, Liam. Oh, how close was that? I think he thought it was in. Double 5. Massive moments in this match, and he's up to the task, and he moves back in front.
Prowls around at the back of the stage like a caged animal, Richie Burnett.
Yet to have a deciding leg this afternoon.
141.
Burnett will hope there's one here. He'll hope it's after this visit. 25 maybe.
130.
If he gets a go, we'll have to split the 11. This could still get a little bit messy, even if Liam Mendel-Lawrence doesn't take out the 160. And he's not going to. Unravelled a little bit in this last leg.
Difficult getting over the line, particularly
11.
when everything's so new to you. There may yet be a chance in this leg. Double 4 for Burnett. Double 2. And Richie Burnett was not particularly close. One treble required for Liam. Just going through the throw before he addresses the oche.
Big moment. 18 darts thrown. Treble 19. We'll give him a match dart. There is a match dart here. And he takes it out, and it's a dream debut for Liam Mendel-Lawrence, and the pace didn't suit Richie Burnett.